All right, Supergirl season 3. Doesn't say the episode. Episode 1. Sorry, guys. Girl of Steel Cars deals with the loss of Mon-El by focusing her energy on being Supergirl and concentrating a mysterious new threat. Alex confesses a secret to Maggie. A citizen of National City has a mysterious connection to Kara. Lena makes a bold move.
Yeah.
So what'd you think about this?
I thought this was a very good episode. I thought, Kara just disconnecting herself from everybody, having weird sex dreams with Mon-El that her mom shows up in.
That was awkward.
I mean, they didn't have sex, but, it was very sensual, their behavior.
Yes.
And then she, saw her mom, and she's like, I gotta get dressed.
I want to get sensual with her.
And Saturn was in the background of the dream.
What?
I think that's just pretty much a foreshadowing that Saturn Girl will eventually be in this season of Supergirl. So
maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just put Saturn because that looks like a cool planet.
It does look like a cool planet. Like, maybe she was on a different planet. Maybe she wasn't on Earth. Maybe she was on Daxam with Mon-El.
Maybe.
But Daxam got destroyed, so just like Krypton. But yeah, she's all tortured and sad and kind of being a bitch to everybody. I thought it worked though. I thought it worked pretty well. Her kind of Kara Danvers was an experiment that didn't work, and some of that was pretty cheesy, but it works overall emotionally. I think it works.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's what everybody does, right? If you get hurt, you put up an emotional barrier between you and the world. Just what people do, man.
Yeah, and people don't want to be hurt.
It's funny though, because it's one of the most instinctual human actions, and yet she's trying to not become human.
Right. Obviously she's
interesting.
Obviously she's in pain. You see that by her quitting her job, just cutting everyone off pretty much.
What do you think about James's tough love? Wait, was it him that said pity party, or was that Maggie?
No, that was her sister Alex.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex. Yeah. Sorry. So that's what I meant. Haha. What did you think about Alex's statement of a pity party?
Well, I think this is.
Do you think that was tough? Do you think it was too much? You think it was justified? I thought it was justified. I was like, justified. Bring the fucking hammer down on that cunt.
Well, because at that point she's just like,
she's just being a bitch at that point, dude.
Complaining and bitching at Alex and shit. Oh, and Clark couldn't have made this decision. He even said so, and blah blah blah.
And I'm the only one that has ever lost anybody in this entire world.
Yeah, and unlike you humans, I'm an alien, so I have to.
I just wanted to punch her right in the face. Yeah. Fucking shut up.
I think they did the right thing at first, giving her space, letting her have time, but then ultimately she has to fucking, even if she can't move on, she has to start acting normal again. She has to move on with her life,
Yeah, she doesn't have to move on romantically, but she has to, exactly what you said, move on with her life and move forward from it.
Right, and the city is benefiting from it, right? The city is lowest crime rate in a long time, and this and that, because she's putting all her time and energy into being Supergirl. But her personal relationships are suffering, her friends are suffering, and you have to balance those two things, and that's a theme that we'll see in other superhero shows as well. You have to balance, your professional life, your personal life, and your superhero life. You have to balance those things properly,
Correctamundo.
So. Cat Grant is now press secretary for the President of the United States.
I don't care.
Yeah, they took a lot of random political jabs at Trump in this episode that are kind of in the background.
Did you expect any less?
No, I didn't.
So, yeah, good talk.
Oh, yeah, so the line that kind of struck me emotionally that Kara said was oh, that's what humans do. I'm better. It's oh, I see how it is, Kara. I think she's just, deflecting, and she's just cutting people off and trying to hide in herself and not feel that pain, not have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
exactly.
It's building the wall.
Like
Trump.
That's funny. But she does ultimately open up to John.
Think about it, right?
Okay.
She would be Trump's greatest ally. She has experience in building walls. She could do it pretty quickly too.
and pretty cost effectively as well.
All right.
Yeah, she can just use criminals' dead bodies.
I waste.
Oh, that's fucked up. So yeah, Maggie and Alex are like kind of getting along and kind of not getting along because like Alex wants to have a small wedding because you know her daddy can't give her away, and Maggie wants to have a big fucking wedding because she doesn't give a shit about Alex's feelings.
Way to go! Way to be
So yeah,
rude, man.
In the end, Maggie
rude.
wins, and John is gonna give her away. Yay, John!
Well done,
That
John.
was pretty good. I think you also enjoyed the relationship between Alex and John, especially at the beginning where he said your unrelenting seriousness.
Oh yeah, dude. I was fucking dying when she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Your unrelenting seriousness." Oh man, John kills me, man.
Yeah,
he's
great.
funny.
He's
He's
great.
funny. He has like that dry humor.
What's so dry about it?
Doesn't have water.
Yeah. So this random woman with her child.
Okay, but no, hear me out. It's dry humor because he's from a barren planet.
Oh, with frozen water, not liquid water. So
Yeah,
you know
dry
that's
humor.
My
comes
boss
from dry
my
places.
boss, my old boss used to say that I had a dry, icy humor.
So are you a Martian then?
Maybe. Who knows? Are my eyes glowing red?
No. Looks like you're having a stroke.
Okay, so back to the show. Yes, this random woman with her child, and she saved her child, and she has that mama strength, you know, but like superhuman mama strength, like. And I don't know anything about this woman. I know she's not Saturn Girl, guys. Okay, that's not a thing. I know the actress playing Saturn Girl, but she was in House. That's all I know about her. So, what do you think about this? Who is she? Why is she having the same dream that Kara had?
I have no idea why she's doing it, but you knew that there was something inherently important about them.
Well, yeah, because
right?
she had to stop and talk to.
Yeah,
Alex,
so you either knew that they were gonna die, or there's something more to them. I think based on the context, you assume that they're gonna die. Or
Right.
at least the daughter's going to die.
Right.
You know?
But when you get an actress like that I recognized from something else, like usually they're going to be pretty important somewhere.
Maybe.
You know, hopefully.
Yeah, just kill him.
Yeah.
The Sean Bean of the world.
The Sean Bean of the world. But he lasts, you know, a little bit. He usually lasts until the third act. So, you know.
Maybe. If he's lucky.
If he's lucky. But
if I was a director, I would cast Sean Bean just to kill him in the first 5 minutes of the movie every time.
I would cast Sean Bean just to make a movie where he doesn't die.
I'm like, hello, is it Sean Bean? Oh yeah. Sure.
I'd be like,
what would it be like? Would you like to come act in my new movie? What would my role be? You'll be dying in the first 5 minutes.
first 10 seconds. Like his entire role is like as a credits graphic where it just gets shot with an arrow.
Yeah. Like he doesn't even like, there is no opening like title scene. It's just literally him being shot.
Or a montage of him being killed in every other movie he's ever been in.
Oh, man. That is freaking great.
I would be like, hey, Sean Bean, you want to play Ra's al Ghul? You'll never have to die again.
Hillbike.
He's like, I can't take that role. I have too many commitments.
Oh, God. I have a commitment to dying.
So, yeah, I thought it was only weird that, like, she had Kara's dream.
But
with,
wait,
like,
hold
a demon
on.
mother.
Hold on. So wait. What if Sean Bean takes all these roles that he knows he's going to die in just so he knows the perfect performance to put on when he actually dies in real life? So he can have the most epic leaving scene of all time.
Maybe he's doing it so he can play the greatest April Fool's prank ever and fake his death.
Dude. Are we terrible?
No, we're great. I love Sean Bean.
Me too. I think he's
For
great.
me!
Ned!
This is for Eddie P. Stark.
Oh, no.
Anyway, back to the dream.
Yeah, so
she
what
had
are we
Kara's dream. Like, it
Yeah.
saw Kara's mom, and then, like, she became
But-
like a zombie.
Yeah, dude. It was like the opposite, though. She was like, it was good and then went to bad.
Yeah, where Kara's dream was like, good and then kind of just went downhill. Like, not bad, just downhill. Because, let's face it, her mom is way less interesting than Mon-El.
So,
So,
anybody notice an actress change there?
oh, yeah, that's a different actress to play the mom. Yeah.
You know what she's from?
I do. She's from Smallville.
Know who she plays?
She plays Lois Lane.
You deserve a high five for this. Extra
Oh, geez,
credit.
I hit my mic, yeah.
You get extra credit for that answer, boy.
Thanks. I remember because we read the article on it.
Well played.
uh,
I was like, oh, yes, I love her.
yeah, so Kara lifted this submarine out of the water. That was pretty fucking cool.
That was cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to talk about the underlying thing in this episode. The fucking creepy-ass guy, sexist motherfucker, who decided he wanted to buy Catco.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
Yeah. He's
So he's a bad guy, right? Yeah.
yeah,
of
he's
course.
pretty, but
Dude, but how hilarious was it that Kara, she like left him on like a freighter.
Yeah. That was great. That was pretty great. I liked that quite a bit. But you know, he doesn't buy Catco because Leno Luthor buys Catco.
Well played.
Yeah, and rehires Kara and all that good stuff. So she's working again. And that's pretty much the episode as far as a season premiere goes. Do you think that that the ending of season 2 had rightful consequences throughout this episode?
Well, obviously.
Well, because, we've talked in the past about, like, these big things happening at the end of seasons, and then it doesn't really have any lasting impact.
I'll get there. I will get there in a couple of shows, then we... Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a thing. But, yeah, I quite liked it. I liked Kara's response and how she ultimately came around. And, yes, I'm calling her Kara and not Kara, so you can go fuck yourself. So, yeah, what would you grade this episode?
I would grade it 8.5.
8.5. All right. Yeah, I give it an 8.8. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
it was a solid season opener.
Right.
It was lots of things playing off the last season. Coming into this season, we just see how it all unfolds now.
Definitely.